Hello everyone, welcome to Move Well, Live Well. We get a number of people that come in here with issues regarding their upper back. Now I'm talking about these folks simply because they come in here with this issue with their upper back and they have this, their shoulders are kind of shrugged up a little bit and shrugged up and forward a little bit. They're like this. So they kind of walk around in this manner. You know, they kind of live in their world like this. And you know, we have a busy schedule. We have busy lives. We walk around and everything's stressed out, and then pretty soon you're kind of like in this position. So what's going on with these folks? They're complaining of upper back pain, constant upper back pain, right into there. Sometimes pain in between the shoulder blades as well. And they're also having problems. Some of these folks are having problems with getting into the overhead position in an overhead press, either dumbbells or barbell. When they do so, they're in here and they have this tendency to raise the barbell in front of them or the dumbbell in front of them like this, and they're not quite able to bring it here and up and over. See the difference? So they're in here in this like incline. So to compensate for that, what they do is they lean backwards like this, because since they're pushing the dumbbell out and forward like this, or the barbell, to get overhead, what do? They lean back like this to get their arm more upright, and it's looking like this standing incline overhead press thing. And then their back just takes a beating with it. So again, upper back pain. Again, we sit a lot, you know, on the computer, everything's here. So these muscles here in the front are really tight and facilitated. And these back muscles right up in here are just on fire, trying in a vain attempt to keep this back this way. So how do you fix that? How do you fix that upper back pain and get back into this position here when you're doing your overhead work at the gym? Well, step one is you're gonna have to clear out any tightness here in the front. So chest stretching, stretching the anterior deltoid of your shoulders, all this, the neck muscles. So check out those other videos that we have to open up the chest, so that way you can at least be in a proper position there. So that's step one, is to open up the chest. So look up those videos that we already have for the head, torso, and posture portion in the playlist there that we have. So first step is to open that up. And the next step here is a great exercise that you can do in a progression. We're gonna go here on the floor in just a second, and I'm gonna show you the progressions that you can do to help strengthen this upper back, because it's become weak and tight because they're always like this all the time, and they're unable to bring your shoulders back and down. So here on the floor in just a second, we're going to go through a progression of some of these exercises that's going to help with that upper back discomfort and pain that you're always having. So all right, we're down here on the mat now. Like I said, you know, these folks are having problems doing overhead exercises such as the barbell overhead press or a dumbbell overhead press, and they're having pain in the upper back. They sit at their desk quite a lot, and they got this rounded shoulder thing. So again, step one, as I said in the first portion of this clip here, is to clear out any chest tightness. That's the first step. Now, I'm going to show you a few progressions you can do as you go through these exercises. So at first, you're just going to use, they're called prone snow angels. So you become an angel is essentially what you're going to do. So you're going to be prone, face down on your stomach here on the floor. And the idea is you're going to start down here and you're going to keep your hands from touching the floor. See that? Just like that. See that? Up and over. See that? Just like that. Okay? So this is the first progression. So the idea is just to keep your arms. So the gravity is pulling your arms down to the ground. You're trying to hold them up off the ground and doing those snow angels. See that? Making big circles. So that's the first exercise to start with. Once you've gotten really good at those, 2 to 3 sets, about 15 reps or so, get yourself a really light weight TheraBand to start with. And you're going to start wide. See? Wide. Start wide. And you're going to come down like this. See? And what this is doing, this is contracting. I'm looking at the camera here, so ideally I'll be face down like this. But I'm contracting my back muscles as I do this. See that? See that? Again, once you've mastered the snow angels, you move on to this. And then as you get better and better, you can grip it closer and closer to get more tension. The wider you go, the less tension. The closer you grip, the increase in tension. So here I am. I'm going a little closer now and going in here. And man, you can really feel that burn in the upper back and back of the shoulders. See, we live in a world where everything's in front of us. And, you know, we're at a computer. Even me in this position here, you can kind of see my shoulders are rolled forward. This is kind of what they look like, you know, they're like this. And so these guys back here, they get in a vain attempt to bring you backwards. They get tight, they get weak. And so we need to wake them up with stuff like this. So after this progression, you can move on to, this is a PVC pipe. It's got a little bit more weight to it. So again, the idea, start wide, start wide, and then you're in here. Yeah. And go down as far as you can. Okay? And your head is also off the mat as well. Okay? Okay? See that? So you're keeping this up off the floor. And believe you me, just this lightweight PVC pipe, which is maybe not even a pound, is really working the back of my shoulders and upper back there. As you improve from this, you will go to a weighted barbell. Now this is one of those standard barbells. It's about, I think it's about an inch in diameter or so, just like that. It's not an Olympic barbell, but this is about a little over 10 pounds, maybe 12 pounds. I think it's supposed to be 10, but it's just a little bit over. So again, you start wide, right? Start wide, gripping it pretty wide here. And again, you're lifting it up and over. Ooh, that is challenging to keep this sucker up and over. And this is only about 10 pounds. So again, the issue that we're seeing with these folks is that they're having problems getting into that overhead position, and they're getting pain and discomfort in their upper back like this, you know? So they become tight and facilitated up front. And so you need to clear the front out, clear that chest out, and then those progressions we just showed you. Start with those prone snow angels, 2 to 3 sets, about 15 reps. And if you can't get to 15 reps, then you know you're just gonna have to scale back and do the best you can. Because sometimes it's even difficult just to keep your hands off the ground to do those prone snow angels. And the progression obviously is to, like we just showed you, going through the light TheraBand and then going into the PVC pipe and then into the barbell. So if you have any questions, obviously drop them off in the comment section below. We thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, hit subscribe. It keeps you in the loop as to what's going on here at Move Well, Live Well. And when you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notifications button. That way you don't miss any videos coming here in the near future. That way you can continue to move well and live well. And share this with others. I know you know folks that sit at their desks a lot and their upper back is on fire. So this exercise progression is going to help them quite a bit in alleviating that issue there in the upper back. It helps strengthen it, and it'll help them if they start an exercise program at the gym. It'll help them getting into a better overhead position for them too. Also, give us a like. It lets us know you care. Anyway, we thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.